There are meetings I usually refer to as shameful meetings. And there are many. In this century, there are many. And this is one of the shameful meetings I've ever attended, Mr. Chairman. And because it is just a clear indication of the magnitude of the lack of integrity the country is showing, leaders are showing. As a state, if there was integrity in this country, ballot papers and the printing will have been not even the business of our higher institutions of higher education like the University Information and Technology colleges, but it will have been a project that our secondary school computer students will have assisted the nation because Kenya belongs to all of us. Printing papers is something to be important and it's becoming an issue. You know, integrity has many definitions, but a simple one is harmony of what an individual's thought, sayings, and action. The three must go together for there to be integrity. But here in Kenya, we say what we don't mean, and we mean what we don't say. That is exactly how things are. Your simple invitation was following public participation. Let me start with the presidential aspirants. Thank God, democracy has brought a pastoralist to sit here on this table. That's democracy. Although the courts even want to kill it because the verdict that was given in the court was there is what we call fair discrimination. Fair discrimination. There's a time discrimination is fair. Anyway, we came. It is good for anybody when you communicate respect for institutions. We need to have respect for our institutions. We need to have respect for our citizens. If a letter comes to you, a political party, please read it. We want so and so. And do exactly what is required. You know, this is not a scenario where bullies come, you know, by their show, you see, no, this is what we had in the streets. We are not interested in that. Jubilee, severally, in several meetings, has said this. This time, the papers, the ballot papers, are ours. I don't know what they meant. Last time, Raila and South Africa, to niwalikula, tunakula, something like that. Went on and on. If you want my idea, I said something in previous meetings. Give 10 million to Jubilee, walete, or they print 10 million to ODM. We have no problem. If they are saying and they mean we are not interested, we not participate, you give it to the government printers, give it to Kainyaga, what is this Kirinyaga, guys, they will do it. Nipicha na jina tu, it's not a big thing. Something very small. The nation is in a pathetic condition. And my prayers, my honest prayers is God to show us his powers. God to save us from what they are calling NASA or Jubilee. God to save us because he loves us, he minds us. We should not be terrorized. We should not be threatened. We should not be abused. We need to live. There is life after these elections. We have children who are watching. Parents cannot be fighting in front of everything. So what I'm just requesting is, take this, take charge. Take charge. You can even give this to Kenyatta University. IT wafanya wataleta is not a big deal. If you have decided, as I have seen, we want to appeal, and the Dubai company has to go, printing company has to go on with it, you want to appeal, well and good. If you have, but in my meetings I told you, please, watu wako kichwa ngumu Kenya. If you say, and it's good for me, I will not respect that, and I say, my brother said it's good for the country, but because you say it, I will not keep quiet. I must also say, and I must oppose you. That is the trend. That is what is going on. So, for the elections to be conducted 8th of August, and for life to continue, please take charge. If you want to proceed, appeal, and it continues, you continue with their company, fine. If you want to give it to me, I can even print, I can volunteer.
Thank you, Mwalimu.
The Chair, question to you.
Doctor, you have
just a question
had
to you.
more than your fair share, yes.
It's just a burning question, Chair. I started by raising a preliminary issue, which is that if you have assembled us here, knowing very well you are doing some things behind curtain, what was the point of this meeting? Because you've just learned that actually you have appealed this decision. And therefore, are we implementing, because then it seems to me, Chair, you're doing PR with us. If you are already appealing this decision, Chair, I think it's completely unfair. Let's then go and battle this in court, or like Dida say, you need to save us time, because we also feel, Chair, I remember the other meeting you called for us at the Intercontinental Hotel, and you presented the questions around the ballot paper and the register. You took us through for almost like 1 hour. We gave you our views. The next thing we knew, Chair, is that you're actually making an announcement that you have not changed your mind. So I actually feel abused and used because I came here honestly. I took time to write you our proposal as a party. But if it is true you are appealing this decision when we are seated here, Chair, I think there is lack of utmost good faith on your part and IEBC to consult with us. That's why I asked initially, please give us an assurance. If you are appealing, then let's not waste each other's time. Let's go and look for other mechanisms on how to resolve this issue, because that's why I asked for clarity on that. And if that's the case, Chair, I would like to be excused and go and start hunting for votes.
Yeah, I think the Commission was very clear in our statement on Saturday. The issue of the High Court decision is not just about the ballot